Well, when you think about senior living communities, you probably don't think of things like tailgating, party buses, and margaritas, right? But that's exactly the type of fun and active lifestyles that are happening at Creekside on Bardstown. Joining me today is Kelsey Davis. She's back with us. She's from Creekside on Bardstown. Great to have you here, Kelsey.
It's good to be back. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I was realizing this is like the first time I've talked to you since the start of the year. You know, we mentioned like some of these activities and fun things just to kind of pique people's attention about all the unique things you have to offer. But before we get into some of those specifics, tell us about the basics. I mean, what is Creekside on Bardstown Road and what services do you offer?
Okay, so Creekside on Bardstown is an assisted living community here in Louisville, right off of Bardstown Road. And we kind of thrive on the fact that we are a family. We love our residents. They are our family. We do help with anything in the ADL, so activities of daily living. So we do all of that. We really try to help them do whatever they can, but also like keep up those skills that they have had, because we want to keep them going. You know, we want to keep them walking. We want to keep them showering themselves and feeding themselves. Like, we are not about debilitating them in any way. We want to keep them going as much as we can.
And it sounds like, you know, one of the cornerstones of what you always talk about, independence, is such a huge part of the care that you offer there. Talk more about that and how you really kind of weave it into every aspect of living there.
Yeah, so I mean, we're assisted living, so you have to be completely able to do everything on your own. And we want to really, you know, keep them active by doing all of these different activities. And some of them are a little crazy and off the wall. But those are the things that really keep them engaged and stimulated and active and using all of their muscles, whether it's mentally or physically. We want to keep them going.
Well, we've seen your February calendar of events. Just incredible. Tell us about some of the fun things that you have planned.
Yeah, so we've got a Super Bowl tailgate party. It's going to have, you know, all the appetizers, the meatballs, the wings, beer, anything that you would think for a tailgate party. We're going to have a giant inflatable football for them to punt. We're going to have predictions of who they think is going to win the Super Bowl. We're going to do a football toss, and then you know, we're going to kind of chill it down a little and do a Valentine's sweetheart lunch and invite their spouses in to have a special little meal with them, which has been kind of very difficult to do within the last couple of years, but we're ready to start trying to get them engaged with their family and the community again, which, you know, that's what we pride ourselves on, as being a family atmosphere.
Did I see a party bus in there? I think I did.
Yes, there's a party bus. So, you know, we always do our scenic drives. We do those twice a week. We like to get them out and about, and it's been really COVID friendly as well, because we've been able to either, like, when it was really had to follow protocol, we would have them spaced out on the bus and not have as many on there. But now we've been able to get more people on there, and we've got disco balls, and we got all of these posters from all these like band showings and things like that. And it's just a really fun atmosphere. We get the music going, they're singing, they're clapping. We have a really good time on our party bus.
Oh, Kelsey, you can tell. I mean, your pictures that you always send, right? You guys are defying any stereotype about, you know, living is definitely different, and independence is key. And thank you so much for what you're doing.
Of course, we love it.
For more information, you can visit creeksideonbardstown.com or give them a call at 502-919-7715. You can also find them on Facebook and on YouTube.